The tube. Tyler here, Chico Crypto, coming to you live. Make sure this gets going on YouTube. Yep, we're going. Welcome everybody to the stream. Viewers of YouTube, viewers of Theta, early viewers. Before we get into any of the content, I just want to kindly ask you to follow me on my new social channels. Facebook, I know a lot of people don't like the book, but there is a revenue stream there, and it's a way to get my content to more people, so I'm using it. Their smaller version, Instagram, I'm also there. Definitely follow me there. Uptrend also, 655 followers only on Uptrend. Posting every day there. And then also, you can find all those links, of course, in the top bar right here or in the description of every video. So please follow if you're here. Oh, Musher Manzoor, some meme magic. Thank you, brother. Appreciate your kind tip already. Yeah, it's a new week, and I want to really talk about what's going on with the Bitcoin price. Breaking back over 11,600, sitting on the level right now. I personally, as you saw from the title, I think a big bounce is coming. I may be completely wrong, so don't go into any leverage trading position thinking that we're going to have a big bounce or anything like that. Because I may be completely wrong. I am not a technical analysis trader, if you didn't know. But I do like to put my opinions forward regarding Bitcoin and its movements. Oh, I love Kusama, JK. There's a reason I have it as one of the coins I accept donations for in my video. Kusama is the canary network of Polkadot. And we're going to get into something I can relate it to here in a second. Good question. So, I want to look at the liquidations on BitMEX. I wish we could get DataMesh to have Binance's, because Binance is getting almost as much futures volume as BitMEX now. So, they have control too. The volume, whoever has the volume has the control. Because the exchange can, if they're centralized, see the cards. They can see every position. And they know where the liquidations are, when they will be liquidated, what price. And usually they have a lot of Bitcoin to play with. So I like to look at BitMEX to see what's going on. So, regarding the Bitcoin price, we had a freaking big old liquidation day, one of the biggest over the past 14 days, on Monday, August 10th. So what happened to the Bitcoin price then? Right here. Yeah. Monday, August 10th, right about here. We had the fat day down. We went from 12,000 down to the 11,250 range, and we bounced off. That's, this day. Okay. $53 million in longs, people who thinking we're going up, passing that 12K mark, Well, not much action, and the next biggest move we had was on Sunday, August 16th, when shorts got wrecked. So you look at this little tiny move from shorts, you guys. This is only from 11,800 to 12,300. It's less of a move than this, and it was almost more volume. So then on the way down, of course, since we've gone down. But the moves haven't been that super violent. I mean, it is a big dip. We've gone down, from 12,300 to 11,500. And the total amount of liquidations adds up in that time to, 60, 70 million. Just barely more than this. And this is a lot more of a violent move. And if you look what's going on, there was more short positions wrecked for a less value on this day. Most of the liquidations over the 14 days came during then. A lot more positions for a lot less value. This was a lot more value, notional value, but a lot less positions. So, in my opinion, we don't have too many people going long last time. The last time we jumped up to here, we didn't have a lot of people going long. At all. there were a lot more shorts. So, of course, not that much money was made on the way down. Where they're going to make a lot of money is a fat pump up, in my opinion. I don't know if it's going to happen. We'll have to see. No super chats today. Let's get to the content. No shadow bans. Thanks, Timothy. That's an awesome tip of yours. Damn. Womp. Happy Saturday, my brother. Go enjoy a nice steak dinner tonight. Appreciate the tip, Womp. You guys are awesome. At $250 tip at that, man. I'm going to definitely have a steak dinner with no E. I have never heard of ZZZ Alejandro. If it's your first time tuning into the stream, I really don't like being tipped to like check out coins. So appreciate the tip, but I've never heard of it. If I had, I'd give a little insight, but I haven't. Really want to get the stream done and over with because of the shadow bans too. So of course, give me a tip, you guys. I'm not saying don't tip me, but I'm trying to get to the content. So again, we would jump back up into this unknown territory I was talking about. We haven't got above it, only a few times, above 12,000. I mean, even above 10,000 is pretty unknown territory for the Bitcoin price. But every time we've got into the unknown territory in the past couple of years, since March 2018, it's been on the way down. Down, right here. Down, right here. Down, right here. Down. Not as bad down. But now we're back up to levels we didn't see until we went, And those bears know it, dude. The ones who have been in the market since this time, I mean, even since then, and they were playing leverage, they know they made a lot of money on the way down, and they're setting positions up again. So, I mean, it could happen, it couldn't happen, but that's just what I'm seeing with Bitcoin price. So I see a bounce. But, I mean, the fear and greed index is still saying extreme greed. I mean, that must be the sentiment over social media. I forget how exactly they calculate this based on volatility, market momentum, volume, social media, surveys, dominance, and trends. Okay. But it is still saying greed. But they're not measuring the bear whales. Greed. I mean, or I guess it could be considered greed for a bear whale, A bear whale basically thinking the price is going to go down significantly, they are being greedy in that instance, and putting in mass positions, If Bitcoin goes up to 14K, a lot of them would be wrecked. But, I mean, there could be the timing, for the next pump, for them to set up the bear whales even further. So, I mean, I don't know. There is a likelihood we could go back down, to set them up even further. I don't know. Versus BTC world adoption. Kusama for Obama. Jeez, you guys are crazy. All right. So now let's get into some other content. So this is regarding altcoins. So AMISAGO, I talked about it in yesterday's video regarding XDAI, and scaling solutions for Ethereum. And I do think, that could be the next wave of crypto, hype cycles for coins. Because the biggest issue within the crypto markets right now is scaling Ethereum. I mean, all of DeFi is built on Ethereum. All of the stable coins are mostly built on Ethereum, all the usable ones, So that is the biggest issue. And the DApps are needing a scaling solution. It's hands down what's needed. AGI? I will have to look into it, Lance DRL. For AI cryptos, I mean, I'm big into Ocean. And Robonomics is actually another one I'm definitely into. No problem, PH. Thank you for the tip, brother. You're the man. So Polkadot, that dot, like I said in yesterday's video, we could be seeing a surge from scaling solutions for Ethereum. Polkadot is that, Polkadot is a future chain. I mean, where blockchains can actually build on both, and some are actually doing it right now. And choose to be a Polka parachain, and, choose to be an Ethereum shard. That's what Polkadot is kind of focusing on. And I like that strategy. I mean, market cap's still really high for Polkadot. 3.86 billion, and it just came out. But their developer ecosystem is very, very strong. They're having a lot of parachains built, so that's good to see that. And then, XDAI, of course, a scaling solution that I spotted, and I think it's still undervalued. I'm going to get into a few reasons why. And this was pretty big. So an $18 billion data firm out of San Francisco, Splunk, has used the XDAI sidechain for payments at a crypto conference. Las Vegas, or not even at a conference. It was at a data-based conference. It wasn't a crypto conference. It was Las Vegas Splunk Conference 2019. So basically the use case was demonstrated, and Splunk and XDAI have been teaming up. So basically, have you heard of the Reddit scaling bake-off competition? Well, Splunk and XDAI put in a submission together. The only two blockchain submission out of all that was in cooperation with another firm, not inside the cryptocurrency space. So that was very interesting to see. And Splunk, they actually tweeted about it. Close to 2 years in production, active devs, and 100% compatibility with Ethereum. Yep, it's true. We teamed up with XDAI Chain for the great Reddit scaling bake-off to provide full observability to this proven scaling solution. So you can check it out. It's actually live, XDAI Validator Network. And they actually have another version for even faster transactions, the QDAI Validator Network. And it's pretty much going to be a test net, could be implemented into the regular XDAI chain. Basically how chains have experimental chains, that's what it is, QDAI. EWT getting a whole country adopting it. Yes, I did see, Nick Morgan. I appreciate your tip. Mr. Wisdom, I appreciate your hard work and content, Chico. Get your Mantra DAO OM and stake it for early access to Rio DeFi, our fuel. Polkadot DeFi. I'll look into that. Thanks for the suggestion, man. So this is pretty interesting. No other of the scaling projects has that. And what was this basically about? That's not important. So here's actually a list, if you want to, maybe zero in on some coins that could be having some hype cycles, great list. Who are the submissions for the great Reddit scaling bake-off? They had about 21, 22 submissions, and it ranges from Starkware, Dragon Chain, MATIC, Solana, Everest, XDAI and Splunk, AMISAGO, Near, Fuel. I mean, this is, a great list. If AMISAGO was pumping because of scaling Ethereum, some of these other ones could be too. So, what's a coin that's being implemented with scaling? And I'm going to get to in this a little bit further, I think, on my video on Monday. Damn it, how did this go out? Sorry. Chill on the shilling, guys. Thank you, Cryptocurrent. I appreciate it, man. So MATIC. It's one of the scaling solutions that's being implemented on a scale similar to XDAI, but I'm going to get into why I think XDAI's is better. So MATIC actually put in a submission too, and it's, pretty good, perform a little bit higher TPS, but not as big as gas savings and price than XDAI. But the big thing is they are also putting in a kind of another submission with Syscoin. And it's because of the bridge. You know, it's very expensive, and you have to wait to go back and forth with MATIC's bridge. So they're using, you know, Syscoin's bridge too. It's kind of almost like a dual entry. So, you know, it's not a full solution. While XDAI is actually a full solution for this, can be implemented. And the bridge, you know, that XDAI has, token bridge, it's an arbitrary message bridge, and it's pretty extensive within the crypto ecosystem, being utilized by many projects. So other ones, you know, who could be some other, you know, crypto projects within this, you know, that are submitting some actual applications that will be used. You know, this is a competition. Solana is actually one of those. But if you read, you know, Solana's submission, it's not really helping Ethereum scale in a sense. It says, as part of helping projects use Solana interoperability with Ethereum, a bunch of people that help build Solana are also already building super cool wraps and wraps to make native Ethereum assets lightning fast using Solana. Two recent examples are friends at Terra and FTX. Solana is layer 1 blockchain and not positioned as a native Ethereum scaling solution per se. So are they looking for another blockchain? I don't think so. They're looking for an Ethereum scaling solution. So Solana, you know, could actually be the blockchain they run on, but I don't think they're going to win. Ken Savage, thank you for the $20 tip, man. Chico, Coin Metro could use a review from you. Coin Metro will not pay you, but I don't believe they will work something out if you reach in Telegram to Kevin. I don't reach out to people, Ken. If they want to get in contact with me, tell them to send me an email. Try to send me a message in Telegram. I get a ton of messages. Hard to keep track. Appreciate your tip, man. So, Dragon Chain is actually another one, but the reason I don't think Dragon Chain is going to win is because of the developer, you know, gap that they have to cross. XDAI Chain, of course, is just 100% Ethereum compatible with all smart contracts. Dragon Chain has their own SDKs. They have Ethereum Interchain. It could be a great solution, but is it going to be easy to implement? I don't think so. MATIC. Now, this is probably one of the ones I think could actually pull it off besides XDAI, because they are for token transfers, you know. That is what AMISAGO is built for, but a complex DApp couldn't be built with AMISAGO. So, I don't know how we're gonna see. AMISAGO would be really useful for, you know, just transferring the moons, that's what they're trying to scale, is basically subreddit cryptocurrency points for communities. So moons for our cryptocurrency is an example. A complex DApp couldn't be built, but the transfer of them could happen. So a centralized exchange could be built that moves them very quickly and efficiently and decentralized, but a decentralized application couldn't fully be built. Jim Beasy, thanks, man. Appreciate your tip. Longtime fan and huge EWT fan. I'm an electrician in LA who specializes in wiring and engineering, state-of-the-art smart homes with large batteries. I have information to share with you. Well, definitely send me an email, or if you have me in Telegram, send me a message. Jim, I appreciate the tip. Do you factor in the huge increase in market caps of all the stablecoins this year in predicting market movements? Take a look at the year-to-date increase. No, I really don't factor. I mean, with my predictions, it's just basically off my feelings and what I see based off short-term things in the market. I really think leverage trading is controlling the markets. So I look at what's going on. I think the exchanges really control the markets. But I may be completely wrong. Robonomics video coming at some point. Love your work. James, we're actually going to be talking a little bit about Robonomics in the live stream. Video, we'll see. There's a concept that needs to get the point across on Robonomics. So we'll see. Chico, please check your email from Vitalik Magadanov. Thanks, mate. I will. I haven't got to my emails this week, you guys, but I will be getting to them soon. I'm slammed as a rose jam. Rose Productions, Plasma Network, first potential Polkadot parachain, multiple grants from Web3, first project on Roko testnet. Check. Oh, that sounds interesting. Rose, thanks for the tip. Make relax, Oscar Mike. Appreciate your tip too. So, other solutions in the scaling. Near's submission. They are creating a bridge. The bridge isn't fully complete yet, but the bridge is getting built. So, is it a full solution right now? No. But is it a possible solution? Yes. Again, kind of falls into the dragon chain category. But Near, yeah, falls into the dragon chain category. Seller Network, again, I mean, they just ended off pretty bad with why they don't think so. I don't think Seller is going to make it personally, but I could be wrong. Raiden, state channels, again, that's like goes to AMISAGO, you know, it's for transferring tokens, but complex DApps, you know, you're again not going to be able to create those on a Raiden chain or whatever, but Raiden's just technology, state channel, like Lightning Network. And then this one was actually interesting. So, I mean, all of these projects I'd heard of, you know, Raiden, Seller, Solana, all those projects I've heard of. This is actually a DeFi one, building their own interesting DeFi chain. I don't know if it's going to work. I just found it was interesting. A DeFi project submitted. It's called Meter.io. And basically they have two tokens. Meta stable currency, MTR. It's a low volatility token that's created via proof of work mining. And it was worth 10 kilowatt hours of electricity. 1 USD in equilibrium. So that was interesting to me. I don't know how good this is. I just found this interesting. And they do have a governance token, MTRG. And used to validate transactions via proof of stake and participate in the governance of the Meter network. And it is actually going to the Elrond chain, which was interesting too. I found that. Like low volume for their Meter stable. That was, you know, a little bit of an issue. I mean, it is an early currency, and it's only trading on 3 centralized exchanges. And their governance does have higher volume. Had a hype cycle, got up to 250, but now it's back down to that, basically. This is no recommendation. I haven't looked into it deep. Just found it interesting from my initial research. ZRX. I do like ZRX. I mean, any swapping protocol, in my opinion, is going to be big. And with the Starkware partnership in ZRX, we could see a very fast deck soon. I mean, there could be big competition for Uniswap. Ricky Bobby, if you ain't first, you're last, buddy. Chico, saluting for duty. Any thoughts for Cadena for the future? I know they increase the performance of its scalable layer 1 blockchain, making it the fastest in the world. Yeah, so they have, again, another interesting concept. I mean, I saw, you know, some of the tests. 480,000 transactions, whatever. That's high. And they do have the PAC smart contract programming language. And if that can run on that chain and they get the developers, Cadena, yeah. And it's interesting, they were with Coinbase's, you know, Rosetta, one of the first teams to implement it. Energy Web's now implementing that pretty heavily on a scale. JD Stewart. Too many coins. I said I don't like tips for coins. I don't know if you're doing this to troll me, JD, but ZZZ memes. That's funny. Appreciate the tip, man. So this was actually another small cap coin. No, I haven't looked into it. Just, it was a submission. This is called Minter Network. Haven't looked into it. Checked out their website a little bit. They're on a few exchanges. Looks like they must be, if they're on Bithumb, they must be Korean related. But 18 million market cap with this one, and it's been pumping a little bit. Oh, man. Yeah. It's actually had a bigger pump. But then there's a couple that are actually not out. So Scale is actually a scaling, layer, second layer for Ethereum. The tokens aren't out right now, but they did put a submission. And there was also a submission that wasn't from, tokens. There was a few submissions that wasn't from tokens. One was Arbitrum, that is involved with Chainlink. And another was this one, Fuel Labs. And the reason I found theirs interesting was because you can play Pokemon on their scaling solution. It's an optimistic roll-up solution. It's pretty cool. You gotta connect your wallet, I think. Or no, you can quick start. Yeah, I don't know exactly how it works. I just thought it was cool. So, here we go. Why do I think XDAI may be winning this, you guys? So, this is pretty good research of mine. I hope you guys like this. It's not any confirmation or anything. Don't be freaking out and going all in on a coin just because of what I found. But these proposals for the Reddit Great Scaling Bake Off are being submitted to two people, user Jarens and user Evan Van Ness. So they are taking a look at these proposals. What has Evan Van Ness recently said? These proposals were submitted 2 months ago. Evan Van Ness just put out a Friday, August 21st, 2020 article. I'm not an Ethereum maximalist. Evan Van Ness, right here, his blog. Let's find XDAI. The clear leader is Ethereum. Of course, while the lead is quite large, it's not insurmountable. Current gas prices on ETH mean that some use cases will move to other chains. While many will move to the XDAI chain as a stopgap, some may choose other chains, and there's always a chance that one use case or app explodes on another chain and becomes the killer app. So, basically, XDAI is the chain you're going to move to. It's basically the Kusama of Ethereum, you guys. It's basically the canary network that we're going to see a lot of applications moving over to because it is faster and it is a live product version of it. There is economic consequences. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. And that's from Evan Van Ness after. So is it going to win? I don't know. Jeffrey DRGN. Hi, thanks for the stream. Can you go through the technical details of Dragon Chain's Reddit proposal? Maybe here soon. I'm going to try to go deeper into each of them. But, this just goes to see, that Evan Van Ness is one of the people, getting these submissions. And he just said, XDAI right here. But again, I don't know. Any of these projects can win. It's just interesting that Evan Van Ness is saying that a month later. And, there is already value for one of the subreddit tokens that they're trying to scale. So Moons is our cryptocurrency token. And Moons just broke a cent. Now you get $1 gets you 65. Yesterday it was 330 Moons. So people are like, how are you even able to sell them? And said, yes, you can sell them through the XMoon exchange. That's built on XDAI, you guys. So that's my research regarding that. Actually, no, I had more that we'll get into. Oh yeah, this leads right into it. Hopefully I didn't miss any of your tips. Oh yeah, and I need to check my Theta viewers. Welcome to the Theta fam. Thank you, Kingston dude. Appreciate it. You guys are all my people. So, if you haven't heard of a big Ethereum improvement and proposal, which is going to help with some of the scaling, ease things on the network, and create a big economic incentive, it's EIP 1559, burning some fees and everything. That's really seriously getting looked at, and they've actually implemented it on a couple clients, Vulcanizes Geth Fork and Hyperledger Bethsu. And he puts the Besu tracker. He doesn't put vulcanized, so there must be more going on with Hyperledger Besu, because here it is within GitHub. But if you look at Besu, what is it? It's an open source Ethereum client developed under Apache 2.0 and written in Java. It runs on the Ethereum public network, private networks, and test networks such as Rinkeby, Ropsten, Goerli. Besu implements proof of work, ETH hash, and proof of authority, IBFT 2.0 and click. Proof of authority. Again, XDAI stuff, Gavin Wood stuff. So, next level communities run on Aragon. And this is for the people who've stuck around for the stream, threw me some tips. I'm giving you guys a little breadcrumb, but it might not be a breadcrumb. It's a far out one, but I do see what's going on with some of the other scaling solutions. There's a lot of delays going on with them. So next level communities run on Aragon. Aragon is the DAO platform. I do see a hype cycle coming from Aragon 2 because of governance tokens, as governance tokens are going to be pushed out of Aragon on a level like never before seen. Community tokens, and I'm actually even thinking about implementing a DAO for the Chico crypto community here soon. And we'll be most likely using Aragon. So the Aragon chain is basically how they're gonna, scale while they're waiting for Ethereum. So they are planning, this is on their website. Aragon chain uses a proven proof-of-stake consensus algorithm, Tendermint. They're using Cosmos, that's what they say. But there's something going on. So public testnet is coming. This was put out in June of this year. And they said that, it's coming. But it's going to be a really basic testnet, and then we need another testnet. That's a long time, you guys, in the developer world. It's not ready at all, you can tell. And it says there are only a few tasks that remain before we launch a public testnet. And we say we believe we can finish these in the next few weeks. This is in June. It's been months. There's a delay going on. There's something not right. And Aragon, back in October, they contracted out ChainSafe to build this, and this is Greg the Greek, ChainSafe, main CTO, and he's actually talking about XDAI. And I have more research coming, look into Aragon China. Yeah, I don't know. If they get Aragon on top of them, or a fork, yeah, Aragon's a $150 million blockchain. So I'm sure you guys heard of Dave Portnoy. He had a little hiccup with cryptocurrency.
But that's not the one that got me, and that was by far the most money. I was probably up 150 in Bitcoin at one point, Jesus, but the Link people and the Orchard people killed me. So for the people who want me in the Bitcoin market, you have nobody but the Link Marines and the Orchard people to blame. Everyone's like, well, you bought at the top. You bought at the top. What'd you expect? A correction had to come. What are you talking about? I've been buying Amazon and Shopify and Tesla at the top, and every single day we get a new top.
Oh, you're welcome to crypto, buddy, where, volatility up and down is the staple of it, There is volatility womping, and when it goes womping, it can go womping like crazy. And when the volatility is down, it can go down like Charlie Brown. You guys know if you've been involved, so poor Portnoy. But he is like a blogger, and he has gotten to day trading here recently. Day trader, he calls himself. And actually, he's not done he's done well, of course. He's supposedly worth like 100 million, but he's made some bad moves recently. Supposedly a 7-figure loss. And then E-Trade dropped him, it sounds like, and he's a free agent trader with no home, I guess you could say. Jay Saya, no, I haven't seen ZZZ. You're the third person to ask me that. I might check it out, but I haven't heard of it. H20 Film Room. Chico, thoughts on mining? Worth the investment. Keep being awesome, my man. Best in the YouTube sphere. Mining's a tough one, of course. A lot of protocols are moving to proof of stake, as you can see. So mining could be a not necessarily dying industry, but one on the way out. I mean, Bitcoin mining isn't going to go anywhere. Proof of stake is going to be around for a long time, in my opinion. But Bitcoin mining is one of the hardest because, you know, there's few companies that control the most powerful machines, and they keep them for themselves first, and then they give them to you, you know. Chico, how is Acropolis different in the DOT ecosystem? I hear DeFi, staking, yield farming, Adele, very confusing. Any thoughts? I was actually doing some research into Acropolis, and I might be doing a video here soon. They do have some interesting concepts like the 50% collateral loans, you know, so you put down $50 in DAI, you could get $100 in DAI, $100 in Ethereum. Don Vito, I appreciate your tip, man. What do I think of Esprit? I'm excited to see the launch. They did go through the token or the contract audit with Samish Blockchain Labs. This is a pretty big audit firm. So excited to see what happens. Michael Winnings, too many coins, don't have enough money to buy them all. Do you still think a fall in fall time, then maybe grab more? Much love, Chico. I do. I personally do. I mean, Warren Buffett, even his indicator points to a stock fall. I mean, he's thinking stock market fall. I think crypto, I mean, it could be the complete opposite this time. It depends on what happens with the stock market. I mean, but as we saw, they can pull the plugs and stop it from going all the way. And they did it with the crypto market too. They had to. So, I mean, it mirrored it so perfectly, both the two. I mean, what happened in the stock market happened in the crypto market back in March. Why won't it happen again? Ooh, nice, JBBG. Loaded my Polkadot bags for the pump. Hope you do a video showing people where to buy their dots and where to hold. San Jose, Cali, showing some love. Thanks, man. Polkadot, one of the best places, Polkadot.js, I've found. Able to switch through chains, Kusama, Edgeware, Centrifuge, pretty easily. This was actually a good end of the article. So this, I want to read off. This is from Hasib Qureshi. I don't think I'm saying that right. On Medium. And where is it? Oh yeah. Once DeFi becomes a brokerage that can fill huge volumes of trades on almost any asset with minimal slippage, it'll start to look more and more attractive compared to centralized exchanges. For users who are not actively trading but just want to buy and hold some crypto, using DeFi will look just as good as using centralized brokerages like Coinbase. That is what's coming, and that is what's happening. The big thing holding everything back right now is scaling. And that's why I'm kind of excited for some of the scaling solutions to see what's built. I mean, I'm not fully, 100% think that XDAI is going to be the one. I mean, it could be MATIC, MATIC in a combination with Syscoin. There is a pretty interesting DeFi protocol being built on MATIC, Powerpool. And I want to bring that up really quick because I'm getting into it. Pornhub. Powerpool. Oh, I got a crypto. If you don't type, I don't clear my browser history very often, if you don't type into a guy's browser and the first thing that comes up is Pornhub, something's not right. I'll tell you that. Missed my tip. Tesla's battery day is coming up. Elon said it's going to blow people's minds. Looks like they may announce virtual power plants using EWT. If that happens, I'm going to freak out. Yeah, That'll be exciting. But I mean, you got to watch out for the corporations, you guys, because they want to, you know, build it themselves and reap most of the benefits. EWT is trying to, you know, hopefully the token holders reap the benefits, the people. So we'll see. Oh, I'm at 36 minutes and still not shadow banned. Awesome. Thanks, Scotty P. Jeffrey Dragon. Evan said XDAI will win. He can't believe that for sure. But what are your own thoughts? There are many good proposals. I am biased towards Dragon Chain. Yeah, I might do that. Again, I talked about why I don't necessarily think Dragon Chain. I mean, it does have the SDK, which there is a barrier. They are looking for something scaling Ethereum right now. XDAI is 100% Ethereum compatible. It's a sister chain. And if, like, the Reddit application was built on XDAI, they could easily port it to an Ethereum 2.0 shard, like, right away. That's one of the reasons. Porte Lucis, thank you. Appreciate your $20 tip. Armando Ramos, thanks, Chico. Great stuff as always. Thank you. For you, Armando. Embatter Virus, you're awesome, Chico. What's up with DOT on Binance? I mean, there's always funky business going on with Binance, so I don't trade on there. I mean, I'm not allowed to. Not Binance US. But, so this is Powerpool, and they're a solution for accumulating governance power in Ethereum-based protocols. And they are a layer 2 DeFi app. And the interesting thing that I found regarding Powerpool is they are saying they building with MATIC. You know, they're building it with MATIC. But, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. Where's their... God, they need to have a... I probably just need to go to their website. Oh, man. They need to get their search engine way better because that's... come on, guys. Can't even find you with Powerpool Crypto. How do I get to your website? No link yet. I bet it's just powerpool.io. Nope. Damn it. So, what I'm trying to find, and I'm going to show in that video, is Powerpool is building on a MATIC solution. They are testing it on MATIC. And they actually got a grant from MATIC to build this. But they're also building on a second chain. The app is being built on a second chain. Tested on a second chain. It's being tested on XDAI. Why is that? I mean, if they've got, you know, they're planning to build on MATIC, you know, they're planning to do it. Why build on another one? Unless there's something they need. There's something that XDAI is providing that MATIC's not. XDAI didn't give them any money. Now, I can't find the app. See? Go to the app. I want to go to the app. It's on their website. Had no way to find these people. Oh, I bet I can find it Twitter. Yep, there we go. There we go, Tyler. Just had to use your thinker. Powerpool.finance, damn it. So yeah, you go to the app. They have their alpha out. And one of the first ones they take you to is XDAI too. They don't take you to MATIC first. You connect straight to XDAI. You can switch to MATIC right here. Interesting. So, I mean, there's scaling solutions, but not 100% of them are working right now, I don't think. Is all I gotta say. Oh, Kilis Anduhar, you retracted your message, man. I appreciate your $10 tip. Degen VC, never heard of it, man. Sorry. I appreciate your tip. Thoughts on Clupu, hybrid POS and proof of work chain built on Polkadot with Parachain, strong ties with Web3. I've heard of it and I'm thinking about looking into it. What do you think about Scale Network by consensus? We actually talked about that in here. It's one of the scaling solutions submitted. What do I think about OM? I haven't looked fully into it. Did the Dex Tools video, which led us to there as a bubbling coin, but I haven't looked into it yet. I will get Joe Rowett, CEO of Dragon Chain, on your next show to explain how they scale Raiden and Ethereum, if you're open for it. I actually don't like having, interviews and stuff. Sorry, Jeffrey. That's just not how my channel is. I mean, if I'm live at a conference, I do interviews and stuff, but not, webcam. It's just impersonal and doesn't fit my channel. Appreciate your tip. Alright, guys. Well, I think my stream hasn't been shadow banned, which is a good thing. And yeah, it's right there, so it hasn't. I don't think. Yeah, so I'm going to end it right now. I do stream a little bit continuing on Theta, and that link is in the description if you want to check me out on there. Would I rather have 1 BTC or 1,000 EWT? I like both. I would like EWT right now. I mean, that's not financial advice. I hate those because they're financial advice questions. MJ, hey brother, we need your thoughts on Parasec. Very low cap DeFi and automation monitoring platform. It's a live product. Anyone can use it. I will check it out, man. I appreciate your large tip. You guys are all awesome. Is Polkadot Wiki and Polka Wallet legit? I mean, the Polkadot Wiki is legit. I can't say on Polka Wallet. I use Polkadot.js. And I don't want to lead you in the wrong direction. Well, guys, I appreciate it. Again, follow me on Theta if you want to continue the stream. Oh, yeah, Robonomics. I really want to talk about this. So, actually, I'll finish this on Theta, you guys, because I really want to get this done. So, appreciate all you guys tuning in. Is Polkadot trading on KuCoin and Binance? I'm pretty sure that's where they're at. Appreciate your tip, man. You guys are all awesome. Monday's video is going to be awesome. See you next time.